Hi and welcome back to the second video on the channel. Today with another Fiddlesticks commentary. Today Fiddlesticks player is not a one trick but a pro player by the name of Inspired, playing for Rogue Gaming, I think. Yeah. So he's playing Fiddlesticks. He was playing quite some Fiddlesticks games on his Grandmaster accounts recently. And he was quite successful. You will see him popping off totally in this game. I've already watched the first few minutes of the game because I used it in my wrap-off clear guide video, whatever. So if you're interested in how to do a wrap of clear, just look at my channel. You'll find the red and the blue buff clear video in there. But let's see how he managed to pop off. So he is facing a Rammus One Trick on the enemy team in the jungle. Let's take a second while he is hanging around here and look at the lanes. So top lane is definitely a very volatile matchup with the Silas into the Viego. Mid lane will be quite hard for Kiana to get the Corki. Corki quite annoying to deal with his W. And the bot lane should have no chance of grabbing like kill on bot. The set covers the lane quite high pressure lane against the Cillian and the Varus. Probably that's why he decides to start bottom, like on the red buff, to path up and get a gank off either on top or mid lane. Let's check real quick. Rammus actually started the red buff, so that's really nice. He will get the topside scuttle more or less for free. That's always nice to have in Fiddlesticks. Okay, let's speed this up a bit. That's quite normal clear. Nice kite with the red buff, smite on the golem. And the bot lane already given away first blood. That's obviously not what you like to see as a jungler, but I mean, happens all the time. Mox around the back. He will full clear like every Fiddlesticks does. We just need our level 4 to be relevant with the fear. Nice pulling the camps together. Quite usual stuff. Rammus by now, I mean, we can see it on the minimap, but he probably expects him to be down there now. Grabbing the top scuttle for free. Let's look at the rune. Seems like he got Ghost Pro. Yeah, he got the Ghost Pro. It's quite nice with the Fiddlesticks effigies. Getting an even longer time vision. Going for the mid gank right away. Let's see how oh, Kiana. I think Kiana missed one. Missed her snare there. Will he die here? No, the snare lands. He should be fine, I would expect. Yeah, he's fine. Let's see what he does. Probably has to Rika right away, or he does the chickens again. Usually with Fiddlesticks, you can do that very easily, where you take the first two respawning tier 2 camps, because your health regen is not a big deal anyway, so. And by doing so, you have enough money. He really likes to buy his tier 2 boots and a Dark Seal on his first base. Doing the second rotation of the camps will give you enough money to do so. And then you can reset to the top side and look for another gank. Okay, let's speed this up. I would expect him to reset after that camp anyway. Yeah. Top lane, Rammus is ganking top lane. Let's see what he bought. He got, yeah, the Zork Shoes and the Dark Seal, quite standard. He does that in pretty much any of his Fiddlesticks games. So Wolves, by the time he's done with those, his Grom should be spawning, yeah. The RNG Scuttle is on the top side, that's quite nice for him. He knew Rammus was on the top side, so Rammus will most likely be bot. But he actually decides to go for the Corki repeat gank. They got the flash and the gank before. So very important to gank those lanes over and over again. Gets the fear off before the Corki. Runs a very nice snare to Kiana. And he picks up the call, that's nice. 2 stacks on the Dark Seal. And now he can grab the Scuttle. The top lane is miss, but I believe he went base, and since mid lane is there, he should have a free Scuttle here. Rammus will most likely be on the bot side of the map. Bot lane is recalling. He just got the level 6. Let's see where the first ultimate gank will be. Kiana is resetting, so not too much options in the mid lane. He could look for a bot gank. Let's see. Well, his bot lane is quite a bit behind, but he gets detected by the Callister, Ghost, Bird, whatever it is. So let's see, he will do it, most likely he'll do his red afterwards. Bringing the small ones over there to make it even more efficient. Pulling the red buff in here is a good idea since he doesn't really know where Rammus is. Rammus could just roll by and smite steal the red buff. Would be very annoying. Ah, Rammus top lane, never mind. They could probably have done the Drake, but he decides to recall anyway to pick up the Hextech Alternator. Really nice item for those early game ganks. Provide quite some damage. Now he can clear his blue buff side again. Always very important in Fiddlesticks to never stop farming. Ah, Rammus took his ground, that's annoying. Let's see if he will try to fight for the blue buff. Doesn't look like he does. What up there? Let's keep that in mind. But the top wave is resetting anyway. So let's see if he tries to do something top. Corki just picked up his package. No ward in here. Rammus is ganking top, so we should be free to take his chicken or even ulting in the middle lane. He's ulting the Corki with the package, but the Kiana Fiddlesticks burst just too much for the Corki. No chance to survive that gank. Really nice ultimate over here. Always make sure you're out of vision if you path there, because if they see you, especially a Corki with package, just so easy to dodge your gank, and those first few ultimate ganks on Fiddlesticks are really important to get some value out of your cooldown. It's a quite long cooldown in the early stages of the game if you have no ability haste and also no additional points in the ultimate. By level 11 it gets a lot better, but yeah, the first two ultimate ganks very important if you want to steamroll a game. So his ultimate's still on a 1 minute cooldown. I think a reset after those golems might be the best idea. I don't think they have cool pressure on the bot lane if he doesn't have his ultimate up. His bot lane is, yeah, they didn't even spend their gold yet. Let's see, yeah. Varus is sitting on 1k gold, so I don't think that's a good idea. He can't walk through here without getting detected by the minions. What did he buy? The blasting one, getting some more AP. Okay, his whole channel is down. The top side will respawn first. He knows that, obviously moves top side. Scrump is about to come up. That's the one Rammus took before, and he's there again. Oh, Vigo gets him with the nice hop over the wall. So with Fiddlesticks and those kind of fights, oh, top wave ultimate, quite not in range for the fear. There comes the fear. Oh, Silas lives. That's annoying. It's really annoying, they almost had him, but he has to base again. He still has his teleport up, so not a big deal for Silas, but it's annoying, he lived there. Oh, actually Kiana picks up the kill. Unfortunately he doesn't get the assist. Would have been nice for his Dark Seal stacks. So I was saying before, when they fought around here, in those fights where you need to get close a little, it's always a good idea to throw the fear on first and then move as close as you can get. And then put the silence right when the fear ends, so you get like the maximum CC duration. Taking the enemy camps, always important. TP comes in top. Will he try to get it again? Silas burned his flash. He waits for the Vigo to bait him out a little. Let's see if they can kill him this time. Silas obviously always super annoying to kill with the insane heal, and they do not have any healing reduction just right now, so super annoying to deal with. Let's see if they manage to get him this time. Whoa, Viego almost drops, but he should be able to get him. Yeah, nice. Another few stacks in his Dark Seal, but his ultimate's still on cooldown. And so is his Predator. It means it will be really annoying to get close enough to the Corki to actually kill him. But taking Rammus topside seems like a very nice alternative to the gank. And he is already outfarming the Rammus by far. I mean, I would lie if I say it's not expected from a Fiddlesticks to outfarm the Rammus, but he already took his chickens twice, his golems once, his red buff once. And Rammus, as far as I've seen, only took his grump once, so really well done by him. Let's see if he can get off an ultimate. It's back off cooldown. But now he decides to keep up the farming. With Fiddlesticks, super important. Always keep farming, get your items, get your power spikes. Very, very important. The Hextech Rocket Bolt, or whatever it's called now, super important. Ooh. Varus takes his red buff. He doesn't like that, even though he got his own, like Rammus red buff, but probably wanted the XP to get to level 11 as fast as possible. Top lane could be another opportunity for gank. Silas Flash is still on cooldown from his last ultimate. Let's see if they try to dive him. Diving a Silas is obviously dangerous with the insane healing, but let's speed this up a little and see how it works out. Lane gank. Will he try? It's a little far, but he got his flash. Goes in, flash, fear, silence, and the W. Well done, nice dive. Oh, but yeah, they won't survive that, or at least he won't. Corki TP comes through, and the Rammus counter gank, they both die. Obviously not worth, especially with losing those Dark Seal stacks, but yeah, it was a risky play. Invested flash and ultimate. Let's speed up till he's back. There we go. Going topside again. I don't know, I thought, yeah, no, Rammus took the Scuttle. And he gets engaged by the Callister ult, but can get out thanks to the Cillian speed buff. Yeah. It's a weird situation right now. He barely got anything up in his jungle. His ultimate is on cooldown for another 20 seconds, so he can't really do anything right now. No objective on the map. The Rift Herald will spawn shortly, but taking a Rift Herald with Fiddlesticks is a pain. They spotted Rammus bot side, but there are no camps in Rammus jungle, so he just waits for his camps to spawn and keep up the CS. He is up 30 CS on the Rammus. That could be a good ultimate. No fear, but the damage is enough for the Callister, and he grabs the shotgun, that's nice. He won't get the Rammus though. Let's see, Silas, will he go in? No, his whole team died, so there's no reason for the Silas to go in. So Fiddlesticks will just continue pushing the mid wave, probably clearing his grump to get it on cooldown and then basing. He got his rocket bot already. Let's see what his next item will be. I don't know if he would buy the mages if the Dark Seal is not fully stacked, but he also does not like to go for the Sonias. If he still has a stopwatch ready to use, yeah, he goes for the Mages. Well, fair enough, I think the game was going quite well for him so far. If he doesn't misplay, he should be relatively safe. The dragon is coming up soon, so is his bot side. So just keep on farming, never wait somewhere too long without any farming opportunities. Nice ultimate, free kill on the set right there. That's some nice stacks on the Mages, especially if you go for that item. Just look for those easy cleanup kills. It doesn't have to be the huge 5-man ultimate. If you just get one kill, it's 4 stacks. some easy free AP. Downside is now his ultimate is not available for the Drake fight, so I doubt that he will even contest it. Especially with his bot lane being dead again. That Varus is having a really bad game. Grabs the mid lane CS. Grabbing CS with Fiddlesticks is not the easiest thing since he doesn't really have nice of a wave clear bar. I mean, before it goes to waste at the tower, just grab the CS and the XP. Got level 12 already, so ultimate is on a way shorter cooldown now. And he should sit on quite some money, 1.3k, 1.4k after the Grump. And his ultimate on 5-second cooldown. Let's see if he can get one off in the mid lane. They did spot him on the ward, but he still goes for it, and with that beautiful Zillion stun, he picks up 2 more kills. For stack number 14 and 18 on his Mage Eyes. That's really nice. He's already in 230 AP. And always working on denying the enemy as much vision as possible. Very important on Fiddlesticks, the vision game. But, I mean, that's what they gave us our beautiful passive effigies for. They're very important to play around vision control, to know where the enemy has vision, because if they see you flanking from the sides with your ultimate, they won't die. I mean, they died there, but they were too deep, they were overextended, so... No ultimate available. Let's see if they can kill the Sylas this time. Sylas picks the Fiddlesticks ultimate. Yeah, but he is dead. And he's on 20 stacks already. That Mage Eyes buy was definitely worth it. Looking at the scoreboard, he is clearly carrying. Got the Kiana, nice little lead by those early ganks on Corki. Burning his flash, killing him, I think, 2 times or even 3 times. And also getting himself fat. He's going for Rabadon's next. He still has his stopwatch available, so no real reason to go for the Sonyas right away. Rabadon's with a stacked Mage Eyes obviously synergizes super well. So definitely a buy that makes sense. Enemy head vision on him down there. Varus takes his small chickens. He's not happy about that, the spam pings. I mean, that Rammus is Varus is getting carried at the moment, so he should probably not take the Fiddlesticks camps, but... Well, is he sticking around to take his minions and revenge, as a little revenge? He actually does try to get the minions. Ooh, nice dodge with the Protobelt. Rocket Belt, sorry. No, but they dodged the engage. Silence, no. Just fall back to farming, very important. As I said, never stop farming on Fiddlesticks. Get those levels, get the CS, get the gold. He needs like 700 more gold for the Rabadons. Does he have Future Marker? He likes to play with Future Marker. He does have it this game too. And Varus picks up the Kalista, nice ultimate, nice 2 free kills. And now their Soul Stealer is fully stacked. And he got a shit ton of AP. Rammus still alive, but with 3 people dead, they should have an easy time securing that Baron, unless Kiana trolls too. Let's see how he does that. He has no ultimate available. His best bet probably is to try and fear the Rammus when he goes in, spell immune. But they stop damaging, and he secures that he wins this my battle. That was kinda risky. I don't know how he could have played it differently. I mean, it worked out, so whatever. He should have enough money for his Rabadons right now. Yeah, he does, and his AP's up at almost 600. He has 8, 1 and 6. Super strong in the game, absolutely carrying his team. The next Drake is about to spawn. It's a Ocean Drake. They should definitely work on securing that one, otherwise the Varus takes his camp again. Man, I would be so tilted. carrying that Varus and then having my camps taken off me. Super annoying. Let's see if he will give the rep up to him. He actually does, what a nice guy. Gets rid of the Callister ghost bird thing. Jumping over, making sure enemy has no vision on him. That could be a nice ultimate. Kiana ultimate goes through. And he is going in onto the Silas and absolutely annihilating him. Very nice kill. Will they get the Callister as well? Nice. That Fiddlesticks does so much damage now. His team chasing. He goes for the objective. Very important. Could probably... yeah, probably just resetting. Taking towers with Fiddlesticks is kind of a time waste because it just takes so long. Just doing dragon, resetting. He's sitting on 700 gold, can't really get anything with that, so... checking for enemy blue buff, nice, it's up. Rammus is playing around on the top side. He's making sure there's nothing the Rammus can get once he reset it. Always very important as a jungle, no matter if it's a Fiddlesticks or Cossacks or whatever, to take the enemy's camps whenever possible. Fiddlesticks obviously doesn't have the easiest time to counter jungle since his lack of mobility, but if it's free, take it. Take it whenever possible. I mean, thinking about how many camps he already took off the Rammus in the course of this game, it really does make a difference. Look at that farm difference. Varus tries to take, and he takes his scrap and the Fiddlesticks Rage ultimate. Wow, I will be so pissed at that Varus. Let's see what he buys. Is he waiting for gold? Did he go AFK to punish Tavares? Did he rage quit? They're already pinging him. Let's see. I think he just rage quit it. That would suck for his team because he's clearly carrying them. I mean, especially that Varus. Wow, still being AFK. Oh, now he's back. Just teaching his ADC a lesson. Don't take my camps. Especially not if I'm carrying you. Well, fair enough, I think. And going in right and killing Set. Corky will flash over the wall into Silas just to key into his own death. Very nice, very nice. Rammus going in. Eats the fear. Now gets taunted. He still has his... he already completed his Sonias. And the Sonya buys his team enough time to bail him out. Rammus goes in again to eat a fear and die. His team is trying to go for the inhibitor. Dragon is up and Baron is up. Might be the better call to do Baron, or at least the Dragon. I don't think they'll be able to get the inhibitor. No, doesn't look like they do. But he's able to secure the Scuttle Crab at the Baron, and they should be able to get the Dragon as well since Rammus suicided again. So let's see, he has his ultimate in 2 seconds. The Set will be dead by then. He doesn't even think about helping his Viego. A nice fear to stop the Silas from chaining him, and his team meanwhile got the Dragon, so that objective is up off the map as well. His whole blue side is up. Let's see, Varus takes the blue buff again. Let's see if he lets the wolves into ground. First jungler. Oh, we missed the kill. Let's go back a little. Not even bothering clearing the rock because he sees the kills. He doesn't have flash, but with the Rockabelle and the fear, he's dealing so much damage right now. 25 stacks, the Rabadons. So much damage. The Callister doesn't stand a chance. Once you get that fat with Fiddle, it's really hard to lose the team fights. You basically have to not ult or pull off a really bad ult to lose your team fights. Especially if you control the enemy's vision a little, you should more or less always win the team fights if you're that fat. Varus is waiting for his team to do the Baron. Meanwhile, Viego's just killing everything on the map. He definitely did gank and prioritize the right lanes, the mid lane and the top lane over the spot lane. Put pressure very low on Kallista's set lane. I mean, spending the time and ultimates and summoners on top of mid was definitely paying off this game. Last item will be the Void Staff. Quite standard stuff. They don't really have too much magic resist. Basically only, yeah, Rammus. But, yeah. He will deal more or less true damage to those poor kids at the end of the game. Now let's see how they close it out. He wants his team to come bot with them and push bot. And having the bot inhibitor is obviously super nice in case the game really does go on until the next Baron spawns. Get spotted by another Kallister thing. Making sure the enemy has as little vision as possible. Ward just popped over here, but he doesn't even care. Ults in the Proto Belt and just deletes the Corki, but now he is in trouble. His stopwatch is on cooldown, gets the Cillian ult, but I don't see how they will bail him out right there. No, he is dead. He drops. Let's see if his team can clean up. Diego is melting through those kids. Yeah, that should be it. If they don't surrender, they should be. His team should be able to finish. He is 12-11. Clearly carried that game. Super high kill participation, high CS numbers, high level. Yeah, and they surrendered. Really nice game. He carried hardcore. Ganking mid early, burning Corki's flash, repeat ganking over and over again, spending his ultimates, especially the first one, very well on the mid lane to give Kiana easy time, and also managing to keeping the Sylas small. Very well played, very well. I mean, he did go AFK a little salty because Varus took his camps, but I mean, who doesn't get salty when the ADCs take our camps, especially when we got them down to like 1 HP and then they snipe away. Super annoying. But yeah, that was a cool game. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it too.